Welcome to Rangers Radio on the Matchday show, the world's one and only unique live phone-in show for Rangers supporters all over the world. Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Hello, good afternoon and welcome. Welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox, here on the show this afternoon is the one and only Fox. Afternoon, Fox.
Good afternoon, Alex.
How you doing, brother? All right?
Aye. Just trying to get out of this no sleeping at the moment, but I'm still awake just now. That's a bonus.
Well, it takes you back to the old days when you were named after that department store in Anderson, eh?
What was that? Sleep easy?
No, but every woman wants.
Oh, right. Oh, God. I wish that was true, pal.
Right, okay. I think you've got some information on the day's game, bro.
I have indeed. See if we can get it going for you.
This is the Fox Report. Rangers v Hearts on Remembrance Sunday, 10th of the 11th, 2024. Hearts will bid to carry on building momentum as they travel to Ibrox, following the victory last time out in the league and halt a run of disappointing early form in the Premiership this season. Their last Premiership match saw them triumph 2-1 over St Johnstone at McDermott Park, leaving them in 11th place on 9 points. Hearts will seek to address a poor run of results on the road this season, with 1 draw, 5 losses and just 1 win in league away contests. Neil Critchley has played 4-4-2 in his first 3 out of 4 games in charge, with differing results: a 4-0 win v St Mirren, a 1-1 draw with Hibs and a 2-1 defeat against Kelly. Last time out, he tried a 4-2-3-1 against St Johnstone and got a 2-1 win. Hearts' leading lights in attack have been Kenneth Vargas and Blair Spittle, and their centre-back Frankie Kent, who have each netted twice. The previous Premiership fixture between the teams saw them play out a 0-0 draw at Tynecastle Park in August. We will see big changes today compared to the team that started back at Tynecastle early in August. Jack Butland, Connor Barron, Diamandi, Tavernier and Dessers will be available for the squad tomorrow. Yilmaz, Cortez and Lawrence are all out injured. Ben Davis and Scott Wright have left the club since that opening day fixture. We have got the better of Hearts of late, unbeaten in the last 13 Premiership matches, 9 wins, 4 draws and no losses. Hearts are looking for their first league win in encounters between the two teams since January 2020. The Jers have outscored the Jambos 32-8 goals during their unbeaten streak. Vaclav's journey has been a key performer for the Rangers this season. He leads the club with 4 goals, which is tied for third highest in the league scoring chart in the opening games this season. In 5 Premiership contests on home soil this season, the Teddy Bears have secured all 15 points on offer, with 13 goals scored and 2 conceded. We are in the midst of a 9-match home unbeaten streak, 8 wins and 1 draw, dating to March 30th against Hibernian. Hearts will seek to address a poor run of results on the road this season, with 1 draw, 5 losses and just 1 in league away encounters. In the last 6 league matches, Rangers have won 4 and lost 2. Hearts, meanwhile, have won 2, drawn 2 and lost 2 in the last 6 games. Referee Matt McDermott had refereed 10 games in domestic league games this season, issuing 4 red cards and 45 bookings. My prediction for today is Rangers 3, Hearts 1.
The Fox Report. I'm liking it, Mr. Fox. I'm liking it.
Aye, I was bored yesterday, mate. So I just threw that together. Hope it was not too boring for everybody.
I don't know, maybe you should listen it back, might help you get to sleep.
Aye.
Oh, well done, mate. Enjoyed that. Some interesting information. What did grab me when you talked about the Hearts forward line? Obviously, there's been a lot of talk about Shanklin, but we'll come to him if he's playing today. But and he wasn't the guy that stuck out. But interesting. Right, I've got the Rangers team. You want to hear it, bro?
I do.
Okay. Butland, Tavernier, Suter, Balogun, Jeffrey, Barron, Diamandi, Raskin, Tierney, Barjami, and Dessers. Substitutes: Kelly, Proper, Dowell, Sterling, Casawiro, Ignaman, Hadji, McCausland, and Danilo. I'll give you the Hearts team quickly as well, Mr. Fox.
Aye, that'll do for me.
Oh, Gordon, Kent, Okigok, Shanklin, Devlin, Rowell, Spittle, Forrest, Botan, Penrice, and Vargas. That's their starting 11. Okay, mate. So 2 changes for us from Thursday evening, mate.
Aye, it is, aye. The return of James Tavernier.
I'm not surprised, are you?
No, I think, well, a lot of people would prefer to stay the same with Sterling starting after him getting the best part of 50 minutes there on Thursday night. But I think to have maybe just do the 60 minutes in either Sterling or, what's the other boy's name? Casaviro, maybe change places with him then.
I think there's something going on with Sterling that we don't quite know the details, mate, yeah? And hopefully his minutes are building, his fitness are building. I might be putting 2 and 2 together and coming up with 5, but I just feel that, mate.
Aye, and Balogun coming in for Proper. I think a lot of people would be quite happy with that because I think Balogun would be better than Martin Shanklin than Suter would be. Proper would be, pal.
Aye, well, we'll be interested to see what happens with Proper. I didn't think he had the worst game in the world on Thursday night, you know.
No, I did. I thought the pairing actually played very well, mate. They never gave away many chances in the game and handled most of what was thrown at them in the European tie.
Aye, okay. Right, we better get these phone lines open after the Fox report, eh?
Right, okay then. I'll see what I can do for that.
Let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972? It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Fox, we've got our starting 11. I just want to look at the substitutes, mate, quickly here.
Aye, there you go.
Yeah, well, Kelly, Proper, Dowell, Sterling, Casawiro, Ignaman, Hadji, McCausland, and Danilo. Look, many of them have really set the header on fire this season on the bench, but there's stuff there that we didn't have a few weeks ago. Yeah, a wee bit of firepower, a wee bit of guile, we'll get a bit of cover.
Aye, we've got the bench is looking better as the season goes on when players are starting to return for injury. Nice to see Danilo coming back into the squad, mate. I'm hoping that he gets a good half an hour again in this game to see what he can produce up front.
Aye. And obviously Ridvan was on the bench on Thursday, so he can't be that far away near us, so we're getting there slowly, yeah?
Aye, slowly but surely, and Hadji making the bench. We maybe get a wee glimpse of him back for the first time in a wee while at Ibrox, eh?
Well, since he gets sent off, I think.
Aye, well, aye.
Right, okay, just quickly for those joining us, the teams Butland, Tavernier, Suter, Balogun, Jeffrey, Barron, Diamandi, Raskin, Tierney, Barjami, and Dessers. The substitutes of Kelly, Proper, Dowell, Sterling, Casawiro, Ignaman, Hadji, McCausland, and Danilo. Yeah, 2 changes. I think there'll be a lot of people talking about the right back position, but I'm not surprised. There's just something with Sterling and obviously Casemiro and Sterling give you cover elsewhere in the pitch as well, Fox, yeah?
Well, that's true. Casemiro can cover for centre-half as well as the other two sides being placed as a full-back. I think he's been a great addition to the squad, mate. There's a wee bit of scope now for a wee bit of movement in the squad, and we can see that if players get injured, that we've got adequate replacements.
Aye. And by the way, I get that Tav's not been playing well, but I think some of the things that's been said and wrote about him is OTT. Yeah, I mean, he's not been playing well this season, Fox, and you're a fan, aren't you?
I am indeed, mate. And I've got to agree, he deserves some of the criticism he gets for his performances on the park, but some of the slaughtering he's getting on social media is way over the top for me.
Aye, man, you're a bad game of football. It doesn't make you a bad person, does it?
No, it does not.
You know, so come and join us. Give us your thoughts. 0141 356 1972. Phone in, give us your thoughts on the team, how you think it's going to go today. Big game, Fox. That's a big game.
Aye, it's a big game. I'll tell you what, I mean, Hearts are languishing at the bottom of the league along with their counterparts for Edinburgh, which is a big surprise to most in Scottish football. But in the last few games under Neil Critchley, mate, they've improved, and it's just they've lost silly goals, a bit like ourselves, and lost games where they weren't top when they get beat, mate. So I'm expecting a tough wee game today.
Traditionally one of the biggest games in Scottish football,
Aye, it's always been a good tussle against Hearts. And I think the day will be, I hope it's an exciting game for the fans, and we come out on top.
Yeah. There'll be talk about Dessers playing as well, but he scored 2-2, mate.
Oh, you can't argue with that, can you? He's just an enigma. That's the only word. I mean, you get a right slaughtering on the forums for his comment then that if he could score goals, like 3 goals a game, he wouldn't be at Rangers. But that's what everybody's been saying since the start of the season and the part of last year as well. He does miss chances, but can pop in a winner when you need it, you know. And he's a tireless worker. That's one thing about him. He might not be the best centre forward in the world, but he gives 100% when he plays for the team.
Enigma, and he's no pretty on the eye. I don't mean that as a person. I mean as a footballer, Fox, yeah?
Well, he doesn't glide about like a gazelle, does he?
No, but he also, when he gets the ball, you're never confident. And then he does that shit. Excuse me. He does that shit Thursday night, and you think, that doesn't add up, does it?
No, and his striking of the ball is sometimes leaves a lot to desire, a lot to be desired. I'll be strangers with this guy, Big George Albert's a phone, invite him out for a couple of weeks, mate, and show some of these players how to hit a ball. You know, I think that'd be a good idea.
Oh, I don't know what they do in training, Fox, you know. I really don't. You'd like to think that everybody works on their weaknesses for half an hour, you know.
It's a big thing that's missing for your game is a really good produced shot for outside the box, innit? And we've not been known for that for the last couple of years. Tom Lawrence is probably about the best along with Tav at striking the ball for outside the box, but the rest of them are poor when it comes to it.
Yes. I mean, even the boys that are playing well just now, Barron and Raskin, they're not that type. Diamande, he scored a few goals for us, but he doesn't look as if he could blast one in for 25 yards, does he?
Well, the funny thing is, he's built about the same as Journey, mate, but Journey can strike a ball.
Aye, technique.
I mean, so it's not all about power, mate. It's about how you strike it, as you're saying there. And I hope he keeps up his form as well. journey. I mean, if people wanted him sent back after a couple of games, but he's beginning to come to the fore now.
Since he had that miss against Leon, he's arguably been my best attacking player, mate.
Aye. And I think he got a wee bit upset with the crowd giving him a bit of stick, but he'll need to get used to that if he's playing at Ibrox, mate.
Oh, no, he can turn that around, mate. If he plays like he's been playing, he'll not get any stick.
Yeah, I'm talking about when it first happened to him. I don't think he could understand it, you know.
The demands are high, mate. The demands are high. You know. Right, come and join us. 0141 356 1972. Give your thoughts on the team of Butland, Tavernier, Suter, Balogun, Jeffrey, Barron, Diamande, Raskin, Cherny, Berjami, and Desser. Substitutes: Kelly, Proper, Dow, Sterling, Casemiro, Igaman, Haji, McCausland, and Danilo. Fox, I'm no surprised Balogun's come back in. I'm really no.
On me, I think they've had to alternate because the two of them can't play a couple of games at a time. Proper seems to be lacking a bit in the fitness, and Balogun at his age finds it hard to play 3 games a week, so he's alternating them, and let's see, it seems to be working so far for us, mate. As I said in the thing, we've no lost many goals at Ibrox in the league this season, so our defence is kind of holding well together at the moment.
What are you making of the young boy Jeffrey, mate?
I like him, mate. I like the power in the boy. He's adventurous. As I said a couple of weeks ago in the show, Ox, he's getting into this rhythm of driving through the middle and adding some weight to the attack. It's just, again, his final decision making and his final ball that lets him down. But I think he'll get better, mate. He'll definitely improve. All Brazilians do, don't they?
Usually, mate. Usually. You know, listen, is he the finished article defending? No, he's not. Can you see improvement for the start of the season? I think you can. He's got a great leap on him. He's quick, and he's shown that he can strike a ball into the boxes across. And he also had an effort last week with good technique. The goal, I think the goal would put it onto the post, Fox, didn't he?
Aye, it was a good save for him, aye. Good save for the keeper. He did strike it well, got it on target. Wee Ridvan was getting it quite adventurous like that before he got injured as well, but Jeffrey is definitely improving up. He's been a welcome addition, and I think he kind of links up play well with Berjami, going down that left wing.
I said he's an offensive player, Berjami. I don't know if the 4-2-3-1 suits him personally, because I don't think he's switched on defensively, but he definitely is another one that can make things happen, isn't he?
He's got that bit of quality that we lack a bit of in the side. He's quite inventive, sees a pass, great way to pass when he's producing it, and he's not in games much, but when he does get in games, you can see, as I say, the quality and his eye for everything, mate. You're not going to get playing 100% like wee Barron, but he'll be about there and supply maybe the winning pass or goal.
And then you've got Barron and Raskin and Diamande. Barron and Raskin have been getting a lot of plaudits the last few weeks.
And well deserved it is too, mate. They've put in some workload over the last few games. They've covered for each other as the other ones has maybe gambled and went forward. And there are no slow and closing players doing, and they're no shy in tackling, mate. And people were saying a couple of weeks ago, we've no dig in the side, but we have new in the middle of the park for me.
And they're getting an understanding as well.
Aye, well, that's what comes of forming partnerships. We just need to hope that none of the two of them get injured, because that would take all the dynamism out of the middle of the park if we've got to break that up.
What are you making the Diamante of the piece, Fox?
Still young again, mate. We keep saying they're young. There's a lot of younger players playing in British football than he is, but I think he's a wee bit better when he's a wee bit further forward. But he still gets about the part, mate. He's another one that gives you 100% when he plays. Can't say much more about the boy, but at least he's a tryer, mate.
Aye, right, okay, mate. That's us covered the whole team, mate, apart from the goalkeeper.
I know, and no phone calls yet. We better get these lines gone, pal.
Let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972? It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
I've got a theory, Fox.
Oh, aye, go ahead.
I think you said it on the Fox report.
That's
my theory. Just for an update for anybody who didn't. At one point yesterday, I think about 70-odd minutes gone, the Southside Super 6 required 1 goal. It might Pete Tong, I must admit, but for 70-odd minutes it was exciting.
Was that how close it came? 1 goal?
Aye, 1 goal. If Crystal Palace would get an equaliser against Fulham, that would have been a bit up at that particular time. Yeah, we about 15 minutes to go, mate.
And you'd have been cashing in, I take it.
You would have been cashing out, aye. 80-1, I had it. Yeah.
Oh, well, aye. So would I have been, mate.
Aye.
Oh, well, he's very unlucky. I think people think that's easy. It's no easy.
No, but obviously when Pete Tongley, Fulham got a man sent, Crystal Palace got a man sent off. So the Puets fell dramatically. Then Fulham scored a couple of goals. I think one of them was chopped off. It could have been worse, because if it would have went 1 each there, he had Birmingham to win and they lost a goal in the 97th minute. So actually, if you hadn't cashed out, you'd have lost in the 97th minute.
Oh, God, that would have been terrible,
But with 70-odd minutes to go, he was 1 goal away and there had been heavy cash out. So unlucky Southside. But I'll not say that with a seal, Fox.
Oh, no, you'll be your usual pleasant self, I take it.
Aye. Anyway, back to the days game. Look, Fox, you help me. You're a man of experience. I get this coming back from Europe and it's difficult. You just want to win because you've travelled and you've maybe it's the same players pretty much again that you're going to the well with. Is that part of the frustrations? I mean, we played well in Kiev. We did. Oh, sorry, we didn't play in Kiev, but we played well against Dynamo Kiev away, let's be honest. We played well in Malmo and won. We went to Athens and won. Got a draw against a decent side and played well. And is that part of the frustration for the support?
Well, it seems to be part of some of the excuses that we hear. You need to remember Hearts played on Thursday night as well against, I think it was Heidenheim. They got beat 2-0, but they played well in that game, mate. So they'll be just as tired as our squad will be with playing on Thursday night instead of Rangers coming back and playing a team that's had a week off to rest, So they're both in the same boat today.
Aye, I get that. But our problem is our performances after Europe, isn't it? Yeah.
Aye, well, you're playing on a Thursday night, especially away from home, mate. Time you get home is early hours in the morning. Your sleep's disrupted. You're off the next day, and then the next day's training, and then it's a game again. So you don't get much time to let the old bones feel a bit better and your muscles relax. So there is a good excuse there.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll see how it goes today. And you predicted 3-1. Obviously, I'd take that, but I better not say that Rangers will lose a goal. So I'll go for Rangers to win each half, and we'll come out 2-0 winners, Fox.
Aye, well, I've went 3-1, as I say, but don't underestimate Hearts, mate. I know they're sitting down there at the bottom of the league, but a lot of that is down to Stephen Naismith's poor management of the club at the start of the season. And as I said earlier on, they've actually played well in the game since Critchley took over. So it might be a battle. The battle in the midfield will be the big thing today. Can Barron and Raskin and Diamandi take control in midfield? And if we do, I think we'll win.
It was quite interesting that you talked about the difference in the team since we played there at the start of the season. Did you see Ridvan, Davis, Scott Wright, Lawrence were all playing, yeah? And Cortez when we played Hearts, yeah? You with us, Scott?
Gone with that team, there would have been a minimum of 5 changes for when we played them in August. So Clement's starting to get his squad fit again and bringing in some of the players that he's brought in himself.
Okay. Come and give us your thoughts. 0141 356 1972. Aye. And you think it'll be a game will be won and lost in the midfield, Fox? Is that your thoughts? Or is it up to our forwards to make and then take chances, mate?
Well, the midfield wins the battle. They can produce the chances for hopefully Cyril Dessers or Danilo when he comes up. Both defences have lost a few goals this season, so it'll be see whose strikers are in form. The boy Vargas that plays up front for them usually, he's kind of hit and miss but can take a chance. We know Shankland's history, and sometimes that Forrest comes on or he's starting today. He can produce a wee bit of touches of goodness for them as well. So I think it'll be an open game. I don't think we'll see Hearts sit back. And I think it'll go end to end, this game, Ox.
Looking at their personnel, mate, I don't think they've got a defensive set up yet. I don't think they'll be setting up 2 defensively, Fox. You know, with Vargas, Shankland, Forrest on their team yet.
Aye, agreed, mate. Aye. As I say, it might be the same setup as the 4-2-3-1 that they played against St Johnstone and had some success with, mate. So maybe that's. I think Critchley he's one of these managers that changes his formations to suit the teams that he plays. A wee bit unlike our manager who sticks to the same rigid system game after game. So that'll be interesting, I think.
Aye. And as we said, traditionally one of the biggest games in Scottish football, Rangers and Hearts. You know, so I believe we'll go to the manager, Fox. So if you don't mind.
Aye, if you just give me a minute to line it up and I'll see what I can do.
Mind. Yeah, all right. I'll just give the team out so people hear it. Butland, Tavernier, Suter, Balogun, Jeffrey, Barron, Diamandi, Raskin, Cherney, Berjami, and Dessers. Substitutes: Kelly, Proper, Dowell, Stirling, Casemiro, Igaman, Hadji, McCausland, and Danilo. Fox, if we stop to player of the season now, the 2 most consistent players are the 2 boys that's been called into the Scotland squad, Barron and Suter.
I'd agree with that. Suter's done well for us this season, and Barron has just been a revelation. I didn't think he would be a starter when he first came, but the young boys took his chance and he's in the side on merit and has been our most consistent player since he's came into the side. Well, I've got the manager ready, mate, if you want to hear him.
I'd love to, mate.
Philippe, it's back to the Scottish Premiership today. What are you looking to see from your side this afternoon?
A good performance again, like on Thursday, like in the semi-final, to take the nomination of the game. What's not easy against a team like Hearts, who are also good on the ball, and to give a really good performance for our fans and to take the 3 points and build upon that, like the last couple of weeks, you see the team grow. I want to see confirmation now also in the domestic game.
Just a couple of changes today. Tavernier and Balogun are back in. Can you just talk us through the thinking behind those today?
It's a wee bit rotation in the squad in that way, and that's necessary with all the games that we're playing every 3 days. So to look at every position, who's fresh, who has the quality to do it, and to do the job together. So it's not in my mind before I'm going to do 2 changes now, 3 changes, 5 changes. There's also a lot to do with our medical staff and performance staff, who give me information about players after the games, how they recovered. So in that way, it's always making choices around that, next to the tactics, of course.
Just a word on that midfield area with Raskin and Barron in there again. How pleased have you been with the impact they've had in recent games in there?
They make really good progression. They're 2 young lads, still learning the business in that way. We worked really close together with all staff, with them, with videos before games, after games, to give them solution in new situations. So they show a lot of talent and a lot of potential for the future of this club. If they keep with the same hunger and desire to dig in, to fight a lot, but to do the right things also, and to be tactically good. So it's an interesting project with the 2 of them, but with Dio also, and with other midfielders also.
Just finally, a word on Hearts. They have a new manager in since the last time we played them. What are you expecting from them today? Yeah, they play really good football. Also on Thursday, they were the better team, although they lost the game. Was not, they should have won that game. It's a team with a squad with a lot of qualities, even more qualities, I think, than last season in the squad. Maybe the combination of European football with domestic football is the difference. That last season they were every time fresh to play 1 game a week, and like this to go full. It's a different life every 3 days. Hearts has it this season, Aberdeen had it last season, so those are things to manage, and those are also things for us to manage with the young squads to make the bodies ready to perform every 3 days, because it's a totally different world.
Well, thanks for that. So we'll see where it takes us. They said a wee bit of rotation. I think that's the rotation would have been on Thursday for Balogun coming out, mate, and he comes back in. Now we've got the international break. Tavernier, the Sterling issue, but also Sterling gives you that cover for Barron and Raskin in there as well, Fox, yeah?
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see. Not a lot of rotation in the forward players. That's becoming pretty fixed now. I think Tierney and Barjami would be in form. Diamandi's come in and replaced Lawrence, so he had a decent game on Thursday. Hopefully he can kick off. And let's hope that Dessers can make it 3-3, mate.
Aye, that would be a delight for us if he gets... I'd like to see us score the first goal for a wee change, mate. We always seem to come from behind. So I'd like to see us in the league score the first goal, take the pressure off ourselves, and then let us really settle into the game and produce more and more chances for Dessers to miss. And I want to ask you a question. Who's the durest, me or Philip, mate? We'll need to have a wee poll out of that.
In real life?
Aye.
In real life, it would definitely be Philip, mate. So no you.
Oh, for God's sake. Am I that bad, aye?
No. In real life.
Oh, in real life, right, okay then. I think that's a thing that a lot of people hold against the manager. He just misses that bit of personality that like Sir Gerrard had and that, mate, and he just seems to, as though he just plods on, but I think he's a deep thinker, Philip Clement, and I'm hoping, and as well as a lot of Rangers supporters, that he can turn round our fortunes and get us on this path to playing better football, more consistent football, and want to go to games that we can enjoy as fans.
I think he's maybe said the odd thing after a game that's not added up, and people pile on, as Albert calls it, a pile on. I think he's also put himself under a wee bit of pressure with some of the things that you say, like, we'll be better in October than we lost to Aberdeen. You know, that it just maybe doesn't realise how everything's picked to her, every sentence, every molecule, Fox.
Aye, and I can't, as I say, he doesn't joke much. I mean, I don't know many Belgian comedians. I think they're quite dour. Raskin's quite dour as well. So, as I say, if somebody could give him a wee pair cup of his personality, it would go a long way with the fans, I think.
Oh, do you see yourself as doing a bit of stand-up now?
Oh, he's joking. That day me lying down in the day standing up, pal.
Aye, I know that, but what about your jokes?
I don't have any jokes.
All right, okay.
I was a romancer, mate. I wasn't into all this joking. Be nice to young ladies, that's what I say.
Aye, I've seen you in action, mate. That is comedy gold.
If you'd have known me 30 years ago, you'd have known all about it, mate.
Oh dear. Right. Look, mate, we might as well wrap this up, if we're honest. No, you know, and come back after the game. Hopefully people will be back to join us for a quick show. Obviously busy watching other teams,
Well, that's what happens, mate.
Aye.
Anyway, I hope all the fans respect for Remembrance Day, participation today, and all that goes well.
I don't think you'll have any problems with the two teams that's represented today, yeah?
No, not at all.
Hearts have a proud military history as well, mate. Yeah?
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
You know. Listen, Fox, always a pleasure as always to be, and I love the Fox report. I think All School Blue has got that done now as a regular feature.
I'm going to hand that over to all. That's Albert's new job when he's doing the Matchday shows.
I'm sure you'll get an answer in a telegraph, mate.
Okay.
All right. Catch you after again, brother. Thanks to All School Blue for doing the technicals. We'll be back 15 minutes after the final whistle, chatting about a Rangers victory. Take it away, All School Blue.
Soldiers fought and battles won for peace on earth until the fighting's done. They left their homes and said goodbye to fight a war their mothers left to cry. We remember when we love, when we give. We remember when we stop and forgive. We remember so many lives they never lived. We remember. We bow our heads and close our eyes to honor those who freely gave their lives. Bring them home, keep them safe. Freedom's ours because they were so brave. We remember when we love, when we give. We remember when we stop and forgive.